Hey Quadros, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our next free-to-play update. We just hit level 15. I've been playing it on stream, twitch.tv/heyquadro, if you guys want to see some free-to-play action whenever we are playing on it. Sorry it's taken so long. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these updates. It's just because this grind is quite a long time, as a lot of you guys know, and I also had to, of course, finish the grind on my main account. We had Stalingrad that released, so a whole campaign we had to grind through. So it's been quite a while since I've been able to really get on the free-to-play account and get through it. But I just unlocked the Sherman, the M4A2, so I figured this was a good time to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update. I expect the next update to probably be around the BAR or the Jumbo Sherman being unlocked. Now, just to kind of show off my squads here and what I'm running, it's basically the same thing as the last setup. I've got my two main squads here still with my assaulters and engineers. If you want to look at what these exact soldiers look like, I have gotten perfectly rolled soldiers and assaulters across the board here. It cost me maybe 5 to 10 silver orders to get them across the board and to get all 4 of these. It was a little rough, and you can miss on the perfectly rolled soldiers every once in a while. But if you've watched my video on how to get your perfect soldiers and how to count these perk points, it shouldn't be too bad. And really, guys, if you look here, I'm not really doing bad on troop orders. I'm not doing bad at all on weapon orders. I've already saved up to nearly 40 silver weapon orders because there's just nothing really to spend them on right now. I mean, I'm not going to get the Winchester. I mean, if I really wanted a sniper, I guess I could, but that's not really that much of an upgrade. Mortars don't matter, and I've got the Brens that I need, so there's just not a whole lot to be spending it on right now, at least until the BAR. So again, like I mentioned in the last video, this is a good moment around this point to start kind of branching out to other campaigns, because you can fuel your other campaigns using the gear and the setup that you have in this campaign, right? I've gotten a lot of silver orders. I feel very comfortable with my setup here. I'm really not having a lot of trouble with my games for the most part. My win rate is currently sitting at a nice 89%. Very, very excellent there. Of course, you run into some games where it's hard to stop the enemy teams if they have some good equipment and stuff. And that kind of brings me on. Well, actually, I'll mention really quickly, I am still running this gunner squad. This is taking a long time to level up. I think early American gunners with the Bren is just not really that powerful. It doesn't flow with the attacking kind of style that the Americans want to be doing a lot of the time. Once I get the BAR, I think this will be a lot better off. But to mention here briefly, dealing with enemy vehicles and stuff, I think that you have a lot of the tools, right? The Tiger has recently released, the Panther exists in this campaign, and that is actually why I will not be equipping the Sherman. I'm actually going to stick with the P38. This is one of my biggest kind of things that I unlocked that I didn't expect to be as powerful as it is. And the reason for this is because originally when I grinded Normandy, way back, nearly a year and a half ago at this point, when I grinded Normandy out, I didn't really use the P38. And the reason being was, number one, I didn't really know how to fly back then. But number two, you didn't really need it. The biggest tank that the Germans had at that time was the Panzer IV, and if you had the Jumbo, then you were basically unstoppable. The Panzer IV couldn't do anything against you. Now that the Panther exists, now that the Tiger exists, you kind of do need some bigger, heavy hitters if you're a lower level player. And so the P38 perfectly fills that role. If you guys can learn how to use this thing, and guys, I'll tell you, it really is not that hard. I mean, you will control games. I've gotten 12, 13 vehicle kills per game with this thing. It is an absolute monster. It will dogfight with the best of them out there, right? You can take on BF-109s, you can take on 110s, easy peasy. You can take on FWs, you can take on any plane in the air, and dogfighting and Enlisted is pretty simple in the first place. And you can destroy any vehicle with 1 pair of rockets, and these things come with 6 pairs of rockets. I will be doing a full video going over the P38 for you guys that might be struggling to use this thing, but go into the practice range and just practice these rockets. They are easy to aim. They come from right under the center of your nose of your plane, and they're ridiculous. They really are. I can't say anything more about it. I love this plane. It has been a hidden gem for me that I really overlooked whenever I first played Enlisted and first grinded out my campaigns, my Normandy allies on my initial account. So guys, use the P38. Learn it, love it, because it will help you win games. It will help you take out those pesky Tigers and those pesky Panthers sitting up on the hills and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it, guys. I expect the next update to be sometime around the BAR M1918A1, or perhaps even at the Jumbo Sherman here. I'm not sure when this will be. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this done by the time the next update comes out. We shall see. Also, side note, there is this nice event going on in case you guys didn't notice this. You can get 5 silver troop orders. Very cool. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, follow me twitch.tv/HeyQuadro and join our community Discord. The link for that stuff is in the description below. But I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.